Mates both on and off the floor. And Utah. Mid-range. Horton Tucker lost it on the way to the rim. Towns picks it up. Wolves on the prowl. Edwards wants three. Money. McDaniels out there with 2 fouls. We'll see if Kyle Anderson comes off the bench soon. Mid-range again. Edwards starting this game red hot. Conley caught in the air, gives it to Anderson. Edwards using a Gobert screen. Horton Tucker, the floater, can't hit, and Gobert clears it.
Ant is in there, so much more defensive rebounding. Minnesota gang rebounding and actually boxing out now. Ant nestled.
Naz Reid will check in, next dead ball. Edwards flying in, left-hand leg. Edwards has only missed 1 shot so far tonight. The pull-up off glass. Edwards. Euro. Reverse. Plus the foul. Sensational. How about Towns, Gobert, and Reid out there at the same time as Wolves looking for their 2nd victory in a row ahead of Monday's matchup with Boston. McDaniels outside. Edwards. Boom.
Up to 97 points. They just could not stop them in transition. A lot of it was offensive inefficiencies. The same ones that happened was Anthony Edwards gets a driving lane. You know, sometimes you got to learn a hard lesson, and sometimes these coaching points come through.
Oh, the steal. Highlight. Oh, the windmill. A handful of days ago.
We know what's happened with Kristaps Porzingis. His Ant makes an impossible shot to start this poorly. The team that's been shooting lights out, number 1 in effective field goal percentage. You better take advantage of it.
Shake and bake. Anthony Edwards. Double comes on Towns. Edwards steps inside the 3-point line. Swish.
Going to take his time. Double team comes. He baits the defense, gets it out to the open shooter. Minnesota gets another stop here.
4th turnover for Denver. Edwards for 3.
Mike Conley in jail that time on his hip.
Edwards hanging and everything. Conley running over to Edwards. Edwards down the lane.
Jokic has 17. The only other player.
Edwards, yes! At the horn.
Lost 28 games after leading by 10+ points in the 2nd half. That's the most in the NBA during that span, Michael. That's just the reality.
Edwards taking his time. Off glass for 2.
Booker hits Durant, the trailer, and Edwards. Great recovery defensively.
So he just showed you right there the explosion. He trailed that play all the way.
And he raises up
out here, and that advantage.
Edwards clean for 3. Butter.
That's it.
Yesterday afternoon with Carl Sr. having a little coffee, relaxing, and Edwards with the step through, got it to go. Edwards in the front court. Got it back from Towns and lays it.
Steals tied for 5th most by a T-Wolf player in any half over the last 25 postseasons. One last note here. Kyle Anderson, who had a hit pointer earlier in this game.
Edwards with some touch action from Gobert in the mid-range, knocks it home. Edwards working against Allen. In the mid-range, Anthony Edwards off glass. Edwards finding his rhythm a little bit. Twain spins, pivots. Off one leg, wonderful footwork. Dribble handoff to Edwards. Likes going to his left, spins right. Oh man, he was in his bag. 14 rebounds for Gobert. Edwards, this time KD picks him up.
Nice
what a hezzy. Slams on the brakes. Edwards!
Nice.
Durant trying to guard him. Edwards around the double team. Got a look. Butter.
Oh, boy.
And interesting now to see Kevin Durant take on the assignment of Edwards.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising, but he went out.
And man! Gobert was calling for it. Edwards says, I got this. Especially the guy with the ball here, led the NBA in.
Oh, nice hands.
Oh, Edwards, it's showtime. Room service.
Yep. All set up by Gobert.
And nice hands by Towns getting back defensively.
Yeah. That's how you get back in transition.
Big point of emphasis for the Wolves, and it didn't show up on the stat sheet.
Right.
Edwards. Three straight away. Good. Philippines with Team USA, Spoelstra on the coaching staff. Big fan of Anthony Edwards. Bully ball.
You got punished and finished by Anthony Edwards in the first half, and then Nas had one right after that. Those two, it kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Edwards pulls up off glass.
It's a thing of beauty. It's got such soft punch.
Another Miami turnover. Employee number 5 hits again.
Running it back with Chris Paul. And Paul lost the handle. The Warriors turn it over. Anthony Edwards looking for a seam. Tough runner. Lipsky making the play again. A little misdirection. Anthony Edwards rises. Shot clock difference winding down this first. Anthony Edwards, he rises for 3. At the high post, they're setting up Edwards. There's Wiggins. Good rotation, and that's how Edwards. Alexander Walker out of the corner, missing that 3. And Cat fighting with Podziemski. Good rebound, Karl-Anthony Towns. Edwards an open 3. Cat wanted to throw it inside. Shot clock at 3. Edwards working on Wiggins, will launch the 3 and put it in.
The challenge of Maxey is to try to take away something as he's going to get an and-one opportunity here.
He's only played about 7 minutes a night so far for Nick Nurse. Getting the start this evening. 3-ball, Edwards, go.
Wolves are lucky to have 3 bigs that can play so well in pick and roll game, whether it's pick and pop or pick and roll.
Edwards per game, leading candidate early on for most improved. Edwards inside, another and. See if the team can come alive again. Edwards. Pull up over Morris. Watched by Morris in the corner.
Look at that show. They're really gap helping and still beat. If the Sixers were thinking, they would have known that's where he was going.
Edwards, 3-ball.
Right back at you, J-Mac.
60-52. Edwards, 3 more. Yes, sir.
I feel like with Rudy, if he just closes out and squares up.
Oh, back door. Edwards, 2-hand throw down.